Alright guys, just going to launch into game 1 with Blood Angels against World Eaters, which is me. The mission for this particular game involves a messenger. So what you do is you pick one of the models in your army to be a messenger that has to end up in your opponent's deployment zone at the end of the game. However, that particular guy cannot be someone that comes in via deep strike, for example, or anything like that. It can't be a vehicle or an HQ or anything like that. So with that in mind, I chose my Terminator carrying the Chain Fist to be the messenger because he's the most likely to survive, in terms of infantry, and he's in the Land Raider, which has the opportunity to speed across the board. Now, the mission kill points, so just standard pitched battle kill points from the book. My opponent was Bartosz with Blood Angels, and he had a whole lot of jump pack stuff, Vanguard vets, Land Raider. No rhinos though. He had some speeders as well. And in this photo, I've deployed just straight bang in the middle of the field, and he's got some guys behind some terrain in the corner. So if you go to the next photo, that's a bit of a better view as to where my opponent's at. He's just got the 10-man assault squad with 2 speeders, Typhoon missile launchers, and multi-melters sitting back there. Everything else coming on from reserve. So next image, here comes his first drop pod. It's got a Furioso Dreadnought in it. So that lands safely there next to the Rhino and pops the Dreadnought out. Next image after that, the Dreadnought shows up and shoots away with his guns. He's got some sort of grappling hook and his whatever thing that I just didn't really have a good read of the Blood Angels book. I had to skim through it before the tournament, but just not really up to speed what all the stuff does. But anyway, the Rhino turned out to be fine after that little barrage. So next photo, here's my response. I move out with my tactical squad and my Demon Prince and my Obliterators, and I just shoot the crap out of it, destroying it, and then I assault the drop pod with the Demon Prince and destroy that as well, giving me 2 kill points straight away. And I felt able to do this because he'd kept everything else in reserve, allowing me to pick off that Dreadnought. So with that in mind, 2 kill points up earlier on. Next photo just shows you a bit more of a close-up of the team sent in to destroy this bunch. And next photo after that actually shows you the Demon Prince swiping at the drop pod, and that little blast mark is meant to represent the crater where the Dreadnought used to be. But Demon Prince managed to sort that out, no problem at all. Next image, here comes his Vanguard veteran squad, and he put the guy down 6 inches away from my Chaos Space Marine squad, but then he rolled the scatter for them, and the scatter went directly towards the squad, and he rolled a 6 for the number of inches scattered, forcing him to mishap, and that was a real ugly blow for him. Such bad luck for that squad to come down like that. And on the mishap table he rolled a 2, which destroyed the unit outright. So straight away I've got 3 kill points, he's got none, and I'm in a pretty good position. So looking to take an early lead in the tournament with these events. Next image, here comes his squad out from the hill now, cowering behind. I've already shot down one of his speeders with my battle cannon from the Defiler, but he's got a priest here as well, which makes them feel no pain, apparently, which is a bit of an annoying thing, but whatever. Next image, here his Land Raider comes to confront mine, and his other Assault Marines haven't shown up yet, so what I'm going to have to do here is come up with a plan to engage the guys inside the Land Raider with as much stuff as possible, but I've got the numbers advantage now, so I should be able to pull something out of the bag. Next image, you can see a bit of more of an overview here. The drop pod has been wrecked, by the way, so it's still on the field, but it's not operational. It can't shoot at Stormbolt or anything like that. And what I can do here, and what I have done indeed, is I've brought back the Land Raider and the Demon Prince to a position where they can counterattack once he moves in to attack my Rhinos with his Land Raider. So that's the bait, the trap laid here, and we'll see whether he goes for it and whether my trap really is a suitable trap or not. Next image, his Assault Marines come flying through just behind this grip of cover, looking to put in some sort of assault, perhaps on the Obliterators in the following turn. Next image, he does move his Land Raider full speed ahead 12 inches and pops off some shots with his multi-melter and assault cannon. I believe not popping any of the vehicles, which was fortunate. So on the next image, what you've got here is me busting all of my 20 Chaos Space Marines out with 4 melter guns, and the plan here is to crack the Land Raider, force him to engage the squads with his Marines, and then counterattack with my Terminators and Demon Prince. And I thought this was a pretty solid plan. However, as we will see, it didn't really work, because in the next photo, In fact, sorry, not the next photo just yet. Just going to go back to that one. I didn't pop the Land Raider with the melter guns, enabling him to just start shooting me with the tank and really cause me some problems. Next image, though, the obliterators are blasting at the assault marines with their heavy plasma cannons, and not killing too many of them due to the feel no pain, unfortunately. In fact, I can't really remember whether you get feel no pain against the plasma cannons. I don't think it's instant death, so you probably do. But the Defiler is in a crumpled mess as well on the left-hand side of the photo because the other speeder has shot it down with a missile. Next image here, all of the Marines are out, and as you can see in the background, the Land Raider and the Demon Prince waiting in the wings. And I feel that this is a really good opportunity here because once he's attacked these Marines in close combat, I can move forward 12 with the Land Raider, disembark, attack with the Termes, and the Demon Prince has got an 18-inch reach as well. Quite like the photography here, but if we go to the next image, he's just come down with his other 10-man Assault Marine squad, so if the fight continues on too long, if I don't wipe him out one round with the Terminators, he's going to come and give me the bash as well with that squad too, which could be a problem. Next image, he goes for it. He sends the Assault Marines in the Land Raider out with the Librarian. He's got some awesome power that makes him Strength 10. And what I didn't really realise here is that he had another Sanguinary Priest, which he left in the Land Raider, and that meant everything within 6 inches of the Land Raider got Feel No Pain. And gosh, just had no idea that Blood Angels could do that tactic. But I'm the noob, remember. I'm the inexperienced player when it comes to 40k. Love the picture too, and all the models in this photo just looking great. But when he charges in, I really took it up the arse because he just smashed me with his Furious Charge and his Librarian and so forth. So next image, the Redeemer, which I failed to even stop from shooting with my guns, with my melter guns. He burns the crap out of me with his flame cannon, which really toasted me badly, as you can imagine. Next image, he comes on with his Assault Marines and looking like they're going to get pretty close to the Obliterators shortly. Next image after that, he's smashed the Chaos Space Marines, just wiped all of them out, and here's my counterattack with the Demon Prince and Terminators. So with Feel No Pain in those Marines, it's going to be really annoying. Going to the next image, all hell's breaking loose. Well, not all hell's breaking loose on the other side of the field. You can see my Chaos Space Marine survivors fleeing the field. The Berserkers have moved all the way around. I did have an opportunity to disembark and attack his Assault Marine squad, but I would have had to go through the drop pod, which would have forced me to take dangerous terrain checks. I opted not to do it. I think that's a mistake in the end, because what happened here is the Assault Marines just jumped over the drop pod, attacked the Obliterators, wiped them out, and completed the messenger objective. But had I got lucky with the Berserkers, I could have tied them down. But as it is, the Berserkers just doing nothing in this game because I played them poorly. Next image, the Terminators have wiped out all of the Assault Marine squad but haven't killed the Librarian because he's so freaking tough. The Demon Prince even trying to smack at him but just getting nothing done. Psychic could, I believe, dealing with warp time at one point. And he sends in his Assault Marines and assaults me there as well. What I didn't realise is that he was able to put the nearest model to the Terminators so that the Marines assault the Terminator squad, and none of the Marines have to actually pile in and attack the Demon Prince at all because he's a different unit. So that gave my Demon Prince nothing to attack, but the Librarian had a 3+ invulnerable save and Feel No Pain, which was just annoying. So after he had murdered the Terminators as well, the game thankfully ended. But we'll go to the next photo where the Assault Marines are packing in and punching up the Obliterators, which certainly did the job as well, getting them the mission. Next photo after that, the Speeder moving around the backwards path, just trying to pick off some Rhinos. And next photo after that, his Redeemer trying to pop one of these Rhinos unsuccessfully, moves into the terrain shooting its assault cannons. And final photo, the Terminators just locked in combat with the Assault Marines and Librarian. Now, when the game ended, we both had 5 kill points each, but he had an extra 3 points from completing that other objective with the Messenger. I didn't have that, so I would have won this game quite comfortably if I'd basically just not bothered to even lay a trap for the Librarian and just sat there in my vehicles waiting for him to come to me and shoot his guns and just fire my melter guns from the Rhinos, and then headed off the Assault Marine squad as they'd come nearby and offered them some protection with the Berserker squad just camping next to the Obliterators. So if I just played smart like that, I would have won this pretty easily, but due to me sort of making some strategic errors and not really understanding the Blood Angels Codex well enough, it was a loss. So not a big loss, just a minor one. So hopefully picking up in the next game. See you guys there.